Welcome to House Divas of Comedy. How is everybody? Yes, and I'm here with my House Diva of Comedy girls. Yes, I am. We've got the wonderful, the fantastic Jay Monet is here. Yes, yes. And we have my sunshine is here, Virginia.
Hola, amigas y hermanas.
And we have somebody new. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing out there? My name is Shaquan, a.k.a. Welcome to the House of Divas. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm new here. Let's get it going. Yes.
And of course, welcome to the House Divas. And we have Nicolina, that funny girl. Oh, yes, she is. Hey, Nicolina.
Hey, guys. How you guys doing? Welcome, newbie. Did you say we had a virgin sacrifice today?
We have a virgin. Yeah, she showed up. Yes, she did. So, as custom with us, we've introduced ourselves and we like to play games. We like to play games. So, since I have Mama Tam's connection here, Mama Tam is like my favorite game in the world because Mama Tam is awesome, even though she's dead. But she's awesome! So, Virginia, can you give us a little Mama Tam?
Well, I had to change the location of where I stored her. Oh. I had her beneath my desk, and I don't think Mama Tam was happy about that shit. My sister had it made for me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you. And I love to do Mama Tam as an inspiration because only Mama Tam can do it right.
Oh, Mama Tam is fantastic because she don't let Virginia do no messed up stuff.
I know it all. I know everything. I know how much dick she sucked. I know. I know it all.
She know everything.
So I'll go ahead and start shifting and dialing, and maybe if you can pull me back in later, may have some words of wisdom.
All right. So while she's getting Mama Tam together, how about our newbie give us 2 minutes of comedy? How about that? Can you give us 2 to 3 minutes of comedy?
Oh my gosh. I was coming home from work the other day, and my family and our kids, we got a different kind of language. So when I walk in my house, if I don't hear nothing, it's too quiet. I know something going on. So I come in the house, I go, caw-caw! If they don't answer to that call, I know I have to whoop somebody's ass. But my daughter, she knows how to do it. So when I come in the house and I say, oh, caw-caw! You'll hear this. Then you'll hear them say, oh, caw-caw! See, yeah, that's the animal call. When it's time for them to do their chores, I don't even have to say, do your chores around here. They know when I cock that car, everybody about to get their asses whipped.
Real.
It's like, she gonna kill our asses. Everybody heard me do the shit you're supposed to do. I heard me do your shit. Got you gonna get us. She gonna get us. Yes. Yeah. Kids be like that. Kids be like that. I'm trying to get my collar straight, girls, but you know what? I just can't get it straight today. I just can't get it straight. So how is Mama Tam doing?
She's doing pretty good. Virginia, she's the slow fuck. You know, it takes her so much time. I think it's too much weed. You know, I don't teach her that.
Virginia do be doing a lot of weed. She do that weed. She loves the bud. She does.
And the bud loves me.
It loves you right back, girl. It loves you right back. Yes, it does.
Open your eye. I know I'm scared, Mom. I don't know what you're going to come up with. Shit. All right. I hear you, Mama. Oh, you know, I think you picked something out. I don't think so. I picked it out, damn it. Mistakes. Yeah, Tam, mistakes. Yeah. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Yeah, Tam, and so do I wish for you. Hope your
Oh,
inner child is in love and peace.
oh, that is sweetness. That is some wisdom from Mama Tam, because everybody knows we do make mistakes. So, hey, ladies, I am dying to know about your weeks. So let's start with Jay Monet. Jay Monet, I want to hear about your week.
My week has been fantastic. Doing what I do, this comedy thing.
Mm.
Um, Definitely got a few spots that I'm gonna be hitting this next week. I have like 4 features coming up and a headline spot. And
Woohoo!
yeah, bless God,
Yes.
out here grinding and enjoying every moment. I'm trying to think if anything in particular happened. Like I've been places where stuff has happened, but nothing in particular has happened to me that kind of like just stands out. Um, I'm writing and I'm working. That's it.
Yay! Okay, Miss Nicolina, what's up with your week? What you been up to? Looking gorgeous. Look at that face.
Thanks. I got to go to work later. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of been a quiet week. I mean, I kind of broke up with a man, and
Oh
oh, it's okay. Whatever. I made a comment about going to his house, and he said, you're going to be really sorry when my mom answers and ask, who the heck are you? And I'm like, well, I'm the 56-year-old woman who's only 9 years younger than you, and I wonder why he has mommy issues.
no.
Is that what you really want to hear? Yeah, it's been a quiet week, just busy working and plugging along, getting ready for my show May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I will be performing.
Congratulations.
Woohoo!
Woo! Okay. And newbie, what's up in your life right now? You got any shows?
Pretty much the same thing. I heard Thursday. I try to hit every open mic I take in Pennsylvania, so I try to hit the open mics as possible. I come here.
Oh, she's cutting out. Back on it.
Like the
Uh-oh.
Okay. Shaquan, you are in the matrix. You are in the matrix.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Now start again.
Oh, no.
Still in the Matrix.
Oh, no.
In the matrix.
But let me just
Still?
say some more stuff.
Okay,
Am I still in the Matrix?
there you go.
Am I here now?
You're good. You're good. You are back.
No, I just been working and trying to still transition my life into comedy. I love doing comedy. I'm still in the transition phase, the learning phase, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to learn from you girls. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yay! Thank you for joining us. Welcome again. And Miss Virginia, how's your week been?
I had a great week. Not only did I have a great week, my husband and I, we were talking about how much he supports my comedy. And sometimes, they know that, and he should know that, but also saying it to him, I know it made a difference, because this is like, he knows it's my thing, and he supports my thing. I mean, I've not had it as a child, but it's okay. I forgive, I fucked up as a parent, make mistakes. But just to know that a person is there to support you and you're able to say while they're alive, thank you. So yeah, that's how my week is going.
Yay! And for me, my week, I had another sipping tea with Lisa D. This one went so much better at Tolly's Bar and Grill in Terre Haute, Indiana. Yes, my guest was the marvelous and fantastic Kyle McCardle. He's a local musician, and he is also a teacher. He is the choir teacher here at the local middle school. And look, you can't even see my eye, can you? No, you cannot see my. But anyway, he is the local teacher, and he is fantastic, and he did such a wonderful job. And thank you, Kyle, for being my guest. It was fantastic. Actually, I have an Easter party today that I'm going to go to after I get done here. Gonna go with my friends. We're having an adult Easter egg hunt where you find an egg. It could be $5 to $100 in the egg. So it's like I really want to go to this party after we're done. Yeah.
An
Brenda,
adult Easter egg hunt. I like that.
my friend, I want to hear what happened with your week because I know some good stuff happened.
Woo, a lot of stuff happened, and right now Betsy is barely keeping up. But all my stuff happened with all of you guys. Like, I got to see Marsha Warfield. Like, I got invited to go see the Marsha Warfield show, of course, because I was doing Sauce in the City. I didn't make it in time, but I still went. The venue was beautiful. It was a great space, and actually the single show has been going so well that I probably lost focus for a second because I was like, ooh, this could be for the dating show. And I really wasn't thinking, ooh, this could be for my birthday. Like, I done moved right into the dating show, which, by the way, went so well. Will be on a local network TV channel in Pittsburgh. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I got all Twitter pated and my couples are doing good. And, shout out to you, Lisa, for your hookup. And David Green and Comedian Riot. And they're doing well. So, week was busy. And right before this, I was just shoring up the fact that we're going to be on PCTV in Pittsburgh. CTV in Pittsburgh. So that's what's been going on with me. It is good to see you, ladies. All of y'all looking great, doing great. Look at that. Okay. Now, Jay, I thought you was going to come on here with a different hairdo. I saw this one picture, this one flyer, and I was like, is that Jay Monet? Is that?
Oh, yeah. That was hot.
They've been going online finding pictures to put up. I really do want to do something else with my hair. However, y'all know this is part of my signature, so I rock with it.
That's a good question because all of us on here have signatures, right? Mine is the hair bow. Lisa got her glasses. I just met you, Shaquan. I think it's the hair that I was drawn to. It's like the natural hair.
Me with curly hair.
What did you say? One more time?
I said you're always gonna see me with curly hair, no matter what. Sometimes I do color, but
so her is her signature.
Okay, she got the matrix going on. I understand. Work it out. Nicolina got her pinup girl. She was the very first one that I ever seen, kind of like this pinup girl look, and I was like, wow, okay, I can see that Marilyn Monroe in her. And Virginia Harper Diaz was just Mama Tam literally from day one. And it was just like a mixture of Virginia and Mama Tam, and I was like, yeah. So do you think it's hard to stick with your look, Jay? Like, you go first, and then we'll get to everybody else.
For me personally, no, because this honestly was the way I already looked. So people talking about like the jewelry or the necklaces or my hair or anything. Like, this is what I was already doing prior to comedy. So being in comedy has sustained the look. So it's like different times I think about putting on a wig or changing my color, which I will do here and there. However, with me being in Vegas, it's a new spot. Like, I could be standing from behind them tall, they see the head. They're like, Jay, I'm like, no. So, you get recognized a certain way, and it's part of your brand.
Okay, I get it. Lisa, how about you?
It is not hard because I have been dressing like this for about 4 years now, but it was usually my music look was the steampunk. That was my music look. And then it crossed over to my comedy look. One day when Brenda saw me in my stage look and said, oh, keep that, use that. And I was like, okay. And that's how we see me now.
Okay, for me, For me, it's a little, it's very easy because I just don't change much. I don't, and I don't care. But one day I would like to see what would happen if I went out in public without my hair bow.
They'd wonder what was wrong with you. They'd be like, "Where's your bows? It must have blew off." Because you always
You
have your
think? You think somebody would probably call the law?
I think they'd be like, "Where's your bow go? What's up? What's up? Are you okay? Do you have
Oh
it?"
my! Wow. Well, it is so nice to see you ladies, and Betsy finally done came to her senses, and she good to go. So it's really cool to see all of y'all. Um, y'all know each other so well. Y'all was actually like chopping it up. I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like in the green room, I can hear y'all. Y'all couldn't hear me. But I'm so glad that y'all are here because who knows about what is it called? Oh my God. What's the name of the Clubhouse? Who knows about Clubhouse? Raise your hand. You been on Clubhouse? Anybody?
I haven't
Okay.
been.
No? Okay.
I've been on there.
Who?
I said I've been on there.
Okay, yeah. I seen all the hands. So, like, I was listening to something on Clubhouse, and now I'm kind of addicted. Like, it's talk radio, and I don't have to talk, and I can listen to all the shenanigans. And so, one of the topics was tone policing. Tone policing is when you tell somebody, like, oh, you better check your tone. Like, when you're talking about something and your voice gets really loud, and people go, are you upset, or are you aggressive, or are you mad? And you're like, no, I'm just really trying to tell you what I'm talking about. Have you ever been tone policed, Shaquan?
Yeah,
I know that
Being
would be
tone police right
so
now.
Oh yeah.
right now. She's being tone policed right now. Do you have headphones? That might work.
no, it don't. My phone. Maybe if I come out and come back in, you think?
You sound good
No.
now.
It comes and goes, so that's the internet issue. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that my mom phone police me every day of my life. The day I was born.
You say your mom policed you?
Yes, Lord. Every day, still to this day, she tone police me. She tell me, "Why
Oh,
you phone if I smack you in the back of your neck?"
okay. Nicolina, how about you? You ever been tone policed?
On the daily. Have you met me?
Look, I wasn't going to say anything. Okay, so you have, huh? All right, Jay Monet, how about you? You ever been tone policed?
Uh, Maybe as a very young child, and because of that, I haven't had to have it happen in life. However, in having children, you have to train them. So I had a child that I had to train, and I was expressing to her, like, you got to watch your tone in the way, and she was probably about 6 or 7, and we were talking about profanity. And I was telling her that she couldn't curse. She liked saying ass for some reason. And I was telling her she couldn't curse. And then the thing was, as I thought about it, it's not necessarily the word that you say, it's the emphasis, the tone, Brenda B, that you put on here. Because if I say you can't say shit and you don't say shit, but you say, oh, pencil, well, nigga, it's the same effect. You meant shit. I know you meant shit. So it's the tone in which, it's perceived. So, and I
Okay.
just think it's passionate. It's a passion when people talking about that, like they're passionate. They mean what they're saying.
Okay. I like it, Lisa. D, you ever been tone policed?
Heck yeah, I'm loud as hell. I'm always tone police because I'm loud. It's like I have no like sense of shh. I'm all loud. I'm all loud.
She like, yeah, what's up?
Look, even when I sing, like I'll be the first song I do. It's like the sound guy goes from hoo hoo to and then you have to turn it down because I'm really loud singing too.
Oh, good
I'm really a
grief.
strong singer. So yeah.
Okay. Virginia Harper Diaz, you ever been tone policed?
Not until I was a teenager and I started bleeding. Mama Town was like, I fucking hate you. You talk back. You don't listen. I was like,
Oh
wrong
no!
woman to be a woman with.
Oh no! Oh my God, that's
I
gonna be on
hate
the.
you so much.
That's another episode. So I'm guessing so. I have been tone police be at work. They say my tone is too harsh. They're like, when you're talking to people, you gotta check your tone because you're making people cry. And I'm like, when I how is that? All I am is getting angry because you told me you could do something, and then when I asked you to do it, you sitting there looking at me like you have no idea what I'm talking about. So I don't understand how my tone reflects the fact that I'm some kind of tyrant and make people cry.
You ever hear the saying, the bark is worse than the bite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's what that means. Because
okay.
sometimes somebody can be really mad and you're trying to talk to someone else, but your anger transfers in your voice. I
Oh, I guess I should cut that out one day. All right. Who wants to play a game? I guess I'll figure that out. Yeah, I'll cut that on out. Who wants to play a game? Okay. Well,
I do.
the newbie in the room gets to play the game. So we have a choice of. Hold on. Let me ask these people. Nicolina, I remember you played a game on our first episode. You still down to play a game? Lead the
I
game,
am
I should
playing the
say.
game.
Woo! All right. So Jay Monet, Just Laugh, and we all love Cut the Shit. We all love that.
This shit's a
Um.
wonderful game.
Okay. And Sipping Tea with Lisa D. Would you like to lead a game?
We do the humming. We do the humming the tune.
Oh, humming the tune. Okay. Virginia Harper Diaz, would you like to lead a game?
Sure, why not? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'll try.
Okay. What game would you like to play?
No, name that skew.
Name that skew. It's an adaptation, but we'll work with it. All right, Shaquan, since you're the new house diva to the board, we'll let you decide. Whose game do you want to play?
We'll try to name that skew.
Woo! Oh. Okay. So, because you got to pick the game, I get to lead the game, and Virginia Harper Diaz, all I'm doing is picking the picture, Virginia. You got the words, okay? So I'm going to be in the background, and I'm going to disappear for a second because it gets really ugly back here when I'm producing things. But I'm here. All right, Virginia Harper Diaz, go ahead for the intro.
Welcome to Name That Skew, a barcode that you pick besides you and you sell it. So, Brenda, may I pick someone?
Absolutely.
Jay Monet!
Woo!
I know you love
Let's go. Lashes hanging low. Go on, let's do this. Come on.
it.
I want you to pick up the thing nearest to you on your right, and I'm going to give you 60 seconds to sell that skew.
Y'all gonna stop playing with me all the time. Y'all know my office is the bathroom. There is nothing to the right of me but the damn wall. It's the wall. Now, this wall is a pretty sturdy wall. Like, if you're standing up and you need to lean on something because, you're a little heavy, you're tired, you can lean on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I guess if you want to draw a picture or something like that, you can go ahead and draw on the wall. Keep your memories and your thoughts. Sometimes life is just difficult. And all the life that you see in front of you look like bullshit. And sometimes you need to imagine a better world. If you look at that wall and the blankness in it. You can fill in all the colors and all the numbers and paint the picture the way you want. Why? Because it's your wall. Can't nobody take your wall. I mean, unless you don't pay your rent or your mortgage, then they could probably take your wall. But until that happens, you just look at the wall and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes, for real, sometimes you got a kid and they just be doing dumb stuff, and you be like, "What you do? Why you do?" And they be like, "I don't know." Make them look at the wall. Make them look at the wall, and they just try to figure out why they did the dumb shit. They won't do it no more because of the wall. I think it work with husbands too. I think it work with husbands. I'm not certain. All right, it's the wall.
Man, y'all give it up for J. Monet and her wall. All right, Virginia Harper Diaz, pick your next contestant.
Well, I'm a sucker for pretty ladies. Nicolina, show me your skew.
Where am I grabbing it from?
Pick it up.
Close your eyes and grab towards the middle.
A jaw. It's not just a jaw. It's not just a jaw. It's a jaw of change. Not is it just a jaw of change, but it's also something you can go and buy yourself a cup of coffee with. And not only can you buy a cup of coffee, but you can throw that cup of coffee at somebody. And then once this jar is empty, you can probably use it to relieve yourself with a cup of coffee. And then after that, you can let it dry out a little bit, and then you can throw it at somebody, and it's going to just have the same effect. But, you know, it's my job full of change.
Give it up for Nicolina and her jar of change.
I have one question for Nicolina with this jar.
Yes,
when she go to throw it, is the urine still in it that you had from the car? Okay, never mind. I went too far. Go ahead, Mama.
No. All the questions have to wait till the end. You get 60 seconds. Keep that in mind, Nicolina. All right. Virginia Harper Diaz, pick your next contestant.
Now, we heard from Nicolina. We heard from Jay Monet. But you know what? I'm looking for some fresh blood. First one up is my newbie. Show me what your skew is to the left of you. And sell it.
You know, I was writing. So the skew to the left is like paper. I don't know. I was sitting here writing. I don't know. It say no effing way. You can write whatever you want to write on it. Like if somebody get on your nerves and you at work and you don't want to say it, you can just go like this and bam. They don't have to know what's going on, anything. They don't have to know what's going on, anything. If your husband come home from work and he smell, all you gotta do is draw a nose with a thing and little smells coming out and with stank on it. Bam, baby, that's you. You stay, baby. That's what I got. Paper can do anything for you. And if you're at home and you run out of toilet paper, let me tell you something. The best thing you can do, you take this writing paper here, you crumble it on up. Put some hot pressure. You got to soften it up. Soften it up some. And you just think about the goodness of Jesus that it gave you. And then you wipe.
Give it up for the pad of paper. All right. Virginia Harper Diaz, you only have one contestant left, and that is Lisa Divalicious. So
give it to me, Lisa. Give it to me, like Lisa. Give it to me.
Hello, everyone. Have you ever had a problem where, dang, I wish I had something that I could use to stick up my nose and get that booger that's way up in there. I wish I had something that can help me reach my back and scratch it, you know, because I got that itch. You know, when you're on the toilet and you got the boo-boo stuck and it's so far that you can't get it, just put a little toilet paper around this and just stick it down in there and go. Reach. Don't sniff it, though. I would not advise you use this after you go to the toilet. Don't use it for your nose. Not a good idea. That's right. You can have your own magic stick. That's right. Magic stick can do anything. Look, they say, hey, don't put a Q-tip in your ear. Nobody said nothing about not putting a magic stick in your ear. Use a magic stick to get in there and get all that wax out of there. Get wax out. That's what the magic stick is for. That's right. And look, if your kid's acting up and they're in the other room and you're watching a good show like House Divas of Comedy, just take take your magic stick and fling it like a rat. That's right. Just fling it. And then if you miss, guess what? You get a second shot. Fling it at your rat. That's
Okay.
right. Magic stick.
Give it up for Lisa Divalicious and her magic sticks. All right. Okay. Great job, Virginia. Okay, so now everybody gets a vote. So Shaquan, which one of these amazing products are you going to purchase with your Sauce in the City dollars besides your own?
With my Sauce in the City dollars, I would probably purchase the wall because everybody just need a friend to lean on. I need to lean on the wall. Sometimes everybody needs somebody sometimes.
Sometimes in your lives, Nicolina, whose item are you purchasing with your Sauce in the City dollars?
That was a tough one. I don't know that I want the stick because I'm one of those people. I'm gonna forget that I just wiped my ass and then I'm gonna probably try to pick my nose. So we're not gonna go with the stick. Okay, we're not gonna go with the stick.
You don't know what you're saying?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yes, I do.
So gosh, it's kind of like both being an artist myself. It's kind of difficult. I could do the paper and get creative and write something, or I could do the wall and paint something. But I could take paint, but I could take the paper and the wall and paint both of them and then just smash them together. But I'm gonna go with the wall.
All right, 2 for the wall. All right, Jay Monet, you have enough Sauce in the City dollars to purchase one of these items. Which one will it be besides your own?
All right, so off the top, I already know what I'm going with. However, we just need to kind of go through what these women was doing with these items. Lisa, you got me scared with that stick. Why is you in your nose and in your booty? Don't. I think the stick went all the way through. I think it went all the way through. It's scaring me. It was a good idea though to throw at the kids. I like that. That was a cute idea. I like that. Now, Nicolita, I'm filling the jar because that looked like a mason jar. It seemed like you could probably get some money, like at least a nickel for it. Like it seemed like it's worth something, and it can carry. But you just scared me when it came to the fluids. Like, and you didn't answer me. Like when you throw it, are the fluids still in there? I don't know about that. It made me a little nervous. Now I'm gonna tell you what.
We can flip a coin for that.
Now what I'm thinking is, I'm going with the paper because the paper is just the wall to me. I can write on it, as she said, it's creative, and I can take it with me, so I can have my idea here, and then when I want to share it with somebody else, I can put it on a paper, and then I can show the paper. Ooh. So I'm going with the paper. But those other items, y'all good.
There were some good ones. All right, Lisa D, which item are you purchasing and why?
They were all good SKUs. All of them were very good SKUs. But the one that stood out to me was the one that said F you, because, F you. The paper. The paper. I will take the paper because it said F you, and that's like one of my favorite words.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think the paper done took the lead. Virginia Harper Diaz, you seen all the amazing items that were out on the floor. Which one are you picking and why?
I'm a sensible gal. I say I do it, but I don't. I get the mason jar. Nicolina, that can be filled with so many different things, from weed to jams to pickles, but I prefer the weed jar. Whoop, whoop.
She's like, see, I have one. Okay, but I think that still puts. Wait a minute. The paper and the it's a tie between the paper. Oh man, I love ties.
You're the tiebreaker.
tiebreaker?
You are the tiebreaker, Brenda Brown.
Tiebreaker, lawmaker.
I cannot be the tiebreaker because I have a need for each of these wonderful items. So I can't, like, okay, look, the wall, she said you always need somebody to lean on. I could use that wall. I could, and if I could get a few more other walls, I can make a whole venue, my own. So I'm just saying, you always start out with one, and then you just build from there. Like then the paper and the pen, Shaquan, genius. I wish I had that a couple of years ago. When I got fired from my job, I wish I'd have had the pen and paper to be like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say it because y'all gonna use it against me. So I'm gonna just write it here on this paper, and I'm gonna just show it. You can't say I ever said it. See, I could have used that. And Lisa Wood, the drumsticks, I'm gonna use them as drumsticks. You do what you want, but I'm gonna use them as drumsticks and learn how to play the drums. So, and
I haven't used them yet.
oh my dear, okay, maybe I'll take that. So I think I'm gonna take the wall though. I think I'm gonna take the wall. Because, like in the market for a venue, I got to take the wall. Go ahead and give your acceptance speech, Jay Monet.
Well, the wall said that it's here for you. Anytime you need somebody to lean on to support you, hold you up, it's here for you. So the wall and I thank you. Allow us to be part of your foundation as you build stronger, bigger, and better. The wall.
We don't need no
Lean on me.
We don't need no self-control. No blind sarcasm in the darkness. Hey, teachers.
Teachers,
Hey!
leave those kids alone.
Teachers.
She just found something else to do with them sticks. Look at that.
Oh my God, dear Jesus, she figured it out.
And Brenda, you know what? If we take the paper that Shaquan drew with the nose and we give it to Lisa, she can understand what she's doing with them sticks between digging at her nose and digging at her She can look at the picture. She drew the nose. She says, stank. So the paper, I'm telling you, the paper, elephant.
It could totally possibly be. Okay, so that was that game. I'm like, let's not talk about that. I think they're gonna throw us off. But anywho, I want to talk about what I heard on Clubhouse. I've been waiting to get to you ladies so that I can talk to my people, because on Clubhouse sometimes they don't let you talk. You got to stay there and listen for like 8 hours, and then they'll finally let you talk. So they say after the slap, Chris Rock confirms he's an American capitalist with one stunning remark, which was, I'm not going to talk about it until they pay me. Do you think this makes him a capitalist, or do you think this makes him just a funny comedian, Shaquan?
I think it just makes him a comedian, because why should he talk about it until he get paid? And the more people want to talk about it, the more they're gonna pay. So I think he's getting money by doing this.
I love it. Okay, Nicolina, what say you?
Am I capitalist?
No. Does it make Chris Rock capitalist if he's saying he's not gonna say anything about the slap until they pay him, or does that make him just a good comedian?
I don't know. That makes me a good. That would make him a good comedian, because I take every opportunity to be naked as possible. But if somebody offered me money, I should probably have held out for the money.
Oh Lord Jesus, maybe, just maybe. All right, Virginia Harper Diaz, do you think this makes him just a smart comedian, or does that really make him a capitalist?
I think there's some setup here. There was no way he acted that good on the set. There's a lot of comedians that want to be actors, right? So
yes,
I kind of have a feeling that maybe Will was tired and he wanted to retire, and all he said was to his homeboy, look, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, and I don't have to fucking work anymore. Jada's got it. Willow's got it. Jada's mama's got it. I need rest. I'm tired.
Oh my God. How about you, Lisa Wood? What are you thinking?
I think it does not make him a smart comedian. I think it makes him a very smart person. Because look, Chris, hold out for the rights to the movie, the Slack.
Oh my.
Oh, dear Jesus. She said hold out until the movie. Jay Monet, what are you thinking? Does that make him a capitalist or just a really smart comedian?
Well, they say the truth is often told in a joke. So he means what he says. Whether y'all think it's funny or not, he means what he says. And I don't understand why he can't, as we can, be both. Like, that's wisdom, as Lisa said, that's wisdom. And I mean, that's what he's holding out for, which makes sense. He's going to keep coming out and seeing if he's going to say it. And he can build up for it. So, shine in your glory, baby. Do what you do. But you can be both.
Okay, and I thought it doesn't make him a capitalist. It's his story. If you guys want to hear his side of it, then pay the man. And I don't think that makes him capitalist at all. I think that makes him very smart because it's called intellectual property. I got my ass slapped on screen, not you. So therefore, when you really want to hear me talk about it, pay me. All right, next up, here's some more
The
stuff.
best he's going to say is it hurt. So everybody done paid all these dollars for him to say something. What does Chris finally say about it? It hurt! Move on. What the fuck
Right.
is he going to say?
Right, that'll be worth $10 million.
It hurt!
Done. You better write that one down. That's a good joke. That is a good joke. You better write that one down. Because I definitely laughed. What did you say?
I was going to say, excuse me, Chris Rock, can you tell us about your experience? Yes. Ouch.
Right. You guys have to remember the mic etiquette. We can't hear everybody at the same time. This ain't Zoom. We got to get up our club dues for that. Anyway, next up, woman at the center of Rihanna and A$AP Rocky cheating rumors speaks out. Now, this woman is pregnant, right? Rihanna, and she looks very beautiful pregnant. Have y'all seen the pictures of Rihanna with the baby bump? Oh, she looks gorgeous. I hate her. I'm like, I look like a big old salamander, and here she is looking all beautiful. Anyway, do you think the woman should just back off right now? It's not going to happen. Do you think she should back off, or do you think she has a legitimate right to speak out or speak her story? Shaquan, what do you think?
She better back off before Riri had that baby. Honey, when y'all have that baby, you know she Barbados. She's Bajan. She's from Barbados. She gonna be like, what the fuck do I do with the girl? Like, she's about to kill that girl. She better back off, honey. I'm on Team Riri every day.
Jay Monet, what you thinking? Should the woman just back off?
I didn't even know Riri was pregnant. I'm sorry. I was trying to catch up to the whole story. However, I'm sorry, it don't come across my feed. But however, I mean, I think so the girl saying she's pregnant by somebody that Rihanna's pregnant by? That's what it is?
No, she's just saying that she was in a relationship with him. That's the girl he cheated on Rihanna with. And now she's coming forward to tell her story. And I'm like, why now? Rihanna is pregnant, and why don't you just back off? It ain't gonna happen. But I could be wrong.
She telling the bitch, you better have my money. You want me quiet? Bitch, you better have my money. The hell? And then her telling bitch, you better have my money.
Oh my dear Jesus. All right, Nicolina, do you think she should just back up and hush up, or you think she should just keep pressing the issue?
There's an issue. Was it like a magazine subscription issue? I think I forgot to subscribe to that one.
And should she back up and just let Riri have her baby and in peace, or should she just keep forcing the issue?
But what is the issue? Is it both?
The issue is Riri and ASAP Rocky are together, and this woman that he cheated on Riri with is now going to the presses while she's pregnant. Do you think she should just back off and leave him alone if it hasn't happened?
I think Riri's gonna cut bitch is what I think is gonna happen. So I mean, if it were me, I mean, I'd cut a bitch, but yeah, I think she probably should back off because you don't want to get cut.
Oh, good grief! How about you, Lisa D?
I think this woman is an opportunist. She saw the opportunity to have her name on screen, to have her name in the news, and she knew. All I have to do is say, yeah, me and him's together. We're doing this because everywhere, Rihanna's in the news. She's everywhere with her belly. And this woman took this opportunity right now, this moment, to bring herself to the limelight. Opportunist.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm so glad that you guys gave me some heads up, because they were arguing about this for hours on Clubhouse. Hours. I think I drove about 6 hours that day, and they were still arguing about these two topics. I was like, really? So this is what we are wasting the day on, is arguing whether Chris Rock is a capitalist and whether, ASAP, the girl in between should back off. I was like, but I'm going to ask my girls, because they told me to ask y'all. And I was like, okay, you get literally 3 seconds to talk. So I just wanted to clear all of that up. So thank y'all.
Mm-hmm. If anybody's at fault, it's ASAP. He's at fault for cheating on his woman while she's pregnant with another woman. He should have known better than that. He should have thought about the health of his baby and the psyche of his baby's mama.
I think you are true and correct about that. I just don't. How do we sit and argue that long about stuff like that? I'm like, is they gonna give somebody a check or something? Is they gonna run you a check, to be talking about them for 2 solid hours? But it was cool. I'm like, I'm gonna show y'all how to sum that up in 30 seconds. So now we move on to the ending part of the show, because we have a little time left, and I always like to leave with a positive message to those who are, struggling with their week, like I am. I'm struggling with my week. So let's start and give out a positive vibes and prayers to somebody out there who may be tuning in. Nicolina, positive vibes.
Feed your body. Feed your body.
Feed your body. When you ain't got a man around, a chicken. Positive vibes is, you know what? Don't even worry about what other people think. Because, if I mean, you can apologize till you're blue in the face, but at the same time, the thing is why are you apologizing if you didn't do anything wrong? Know your worth. Stand your ground.
I can dig it, Shaquan. Some positive vibes and prayers to those out there.
That was always take at and take care, and
you are in the Matrix.
Okay. Am I in again?
Okay, there you are.
Okay. So preparation plus opportunity equals success. So as long as you prepare and you get the opportunity, you will be successful. You can get a million no's. Keep preparing for your.
I think we got most of it. Every time she gets excited, the Wi-Fi breaks out. But Lisa D, sum that up for the folks and then give a positive vibe out of your own.
In other words, hold out for your opportunity and keep going and get your opportunity taken care of. My vibe is no matter what you're going through, always see the sun, see the light at the end of the tunnel, keep going, don't stop, keep going. Because look, the thing you're going through right now, it's only gonna last for a little while. Cause soon it'll be over and life will go on. So get yourself up and keep going. Don't stop. Keep going.
Woo, I love it. All right, Virginia Harper Diaz, a little positive vibes to those out there, positive vibe and prayer.
You're on mute.
Uh,
There you go.
There you go.
it's okay not to be doing tomorrow with friends and family. Sometimes some of us just have to just pause and reflect that it's in our heart that it has been risen again, no matter what we've gone through. And be there for each other as much as you can, but not to the point that it hurts you, it hurts them, because no one is going to pay attention or even listen to someone that's not really there for them. But that's how it is in life. And stay out of their fucking heads. You have no business being in their fucking heads, okay? Stay in your own shit. Ride your own lane. Deuces. I love egg deviled eggs.
Love you, Virginia Harper Diaz. All right, Jay Monet, just laugh. Positive vibes and prayers out there to folks.
Don't let nothing or no one, including your damn self, get in your way. You have your own path. You got so many people that's on a schedule. They start here, they finish here, and then they want to place you in their life and try to put you on their schedule. Know where you're going. Understand who you are so you can know your purpose and be true to that and don't get caught up in other people's schedule. Appreciate who you have around you. However, love yourself and live your life that your yesterdays are jealous of your todays. Every day, make this thing a little bit better. Yeah, all that shit is copywritten. Yup, intellectual property. Don't be playing with me. All that shit. Playback, nigga. Playback. Playback. Oh, yeah. But that's no shit. No joke. And share your smile no matter what. You've already been through some shit. So remember the shit that you've been through that you was like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it through. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill everything moving. And you made it through. And allow that to motivate you. Forget all the haters and all that. Allow yourself to motivate you to be a better person. Challenge you to be you.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
I
that.
love that. That is always so good. Oh, it's always so good to see you ladies here every week. You're the reason why I get all refreshed. So I hate that it's only an hour. You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to doing my time. Like Jay Monet said, I'm used to making my own schedule. I could go 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I can go as long as I want. But I can't do that now because, we're live on Roku. Shout out to our Rokuians. Hey, y'all, it is super easy to join us on Roku. And starting May 1st, we will be in Pittsburgh on PCTV. So you guys should really tune in to the show, Sauce in the City singles match game. It's a dating game I came up with all by myself. But thank you to Lisa D and Bob for making me do it. This show is where I get to release my stress. I ain't got to think about nothing. Betsy halfway don't have to work if she don't want to. It is all good. But I am so glad you divas decided to join me today. It's so good to see all of y'all. I haven't seen you, Nicolene, in forever. And
I'm trying to get
yeah.
back.
And Saquon,
Yes.
Saquon joining us for the first time.
I know. I told you, Shaquan. I told you this was the place to be. I told you, these ladies are amazing. Like, I drugged her. I was like, come on, let me tell you. You just in the comedy and you don't want to be out there and all the men and whatever and all the shenanigans with all the women and all of that. Come on over here and be with us. No shenanigans. So I'm going to do a creative outro this time. We're going to play a clever little game of who is most likely to. So if you get 3 or more strikes, you have to turn your screen off. Everybody, you're okay with that?
Okay.
All right. So who is most likely to start a fire? Shaquan.
Jay Monet.
Nicolina.
Me?
You? Okay, Jay Monet.
Your
most-
ass. You'll burn everything down. You will burn everything. Let the wind move. Let the wind move. You blowing it. It's done. It's burned. Brenda B. Burn for B. Brenda B.
All right, Lisa D.
Jay Monet. Fire, fire, fire. I forgot that. Fire, fire, fire.
Virginia Harper Diaz. Who's most likely to start a fire?
Lisa Delicious.
Ooh, Lisa D. Okay.
Fire starter.
Lisa, who's most likely to start a fire?
I already saw Jay Monet.
Okay, so that was only 2 though. All right, Jay, that's 1 for you. I think you won that one. Go surfing. Who's most likely to go surfing? Shaquan.
Virginia.
Nicolina.
I can see her right now on that surfboard, just out there.
Nicolina, who's most likely to go surfing?
Oh, I could totally see Virginia doing it.
Me too. All right, Jay Monet, who's most likely to go surfing?
I want to say Virginia, but I don't want her to leave. So I'm going to say Lisa D. Lisa D. I can see you out there with the hat and the hair and the glasses on. Hell yeah. She's surfing on a man. She don't even got a board. Lisa don't even got a board. She's got a man laying on his stomach. She's got a foot in her ass and a foot on his neck. She's just out there in the water.
All right, Lisa D, who is most likely to go surfing?
Brown.
I think you just threw away your vote, but that's 1 for Virginia and 1 for Jay Monet. All right.
Nobody said me.
Huh? No, you had 2 and she had 2. Right.
The first one.
The first one. Okay, here we go. Next up, who's most likely to cheat on a test? Shaquan.
Me. Definitely me. I've done it a few times.
Oh.
I have to admit this because, in school in my younger days, I was a different person. I was a caterpillar. I wasn't a butterfly. Caterpillars do things. They be in the ground. I was a caterpillar.
Okay. Nicolina, who's most likely to cheat on the test?
Shaquan, because she's got paper and stuff written on it. She's already got it.
Uh-oh. Jay Monet, who's most likely to cheat on the test?
I'll be honest, for my ladies, I don't know any of them to be cheaters since Jaquan called herself out to be a cheater. And Nicolina's absolutely right. She is walking around with the paper and the pen. I'm going to have to go with Jaquan. She called herself out on it.
Oh, my God. Lisa D, who's most likely to cheat on the test?
I would think Shaquan. She got the paper. She got the paper.
Virginia Harper Diaz, who's most likely to cheat on the test?
Nicolina, show me those numbers. Show it to me and I'll show these to you.
Oh, my dear Jesus. You know what, Shaquan, it is definitely you, in my opinion. That's because everybody else called you out. Well, mostly everybody. So, anywho, with that being said, that is just a sample. I'm going to get this game together because I seen that the immense joy y'all just had playing it. So you guys can catch us on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for your next installment of Sauce in the City. 9 o'clock magic hour. And let's tell them goodbye so that we can replay the episode. So long, goodbye. And taste our first champagne. Goodbye.
Normez-vous.